I remember it was in December. You blacked out and now you can't remember the things you did and the things you said. Finna wild out when you go lose your temper. 1 minute we coolin' and then you fooling over what? I don't know, then we back to coolin'. We play a game or two or three, and then you be back to fooling. You say you love me and you want me to stay, but instead I feel I gotta get away. I find nothing but trouble when I'm coming your way, but your love got me feeling some type of way. This ain't the way. Who you trying to play? I'm about mine every day, so what you trying to say? Tell me why I gotta cry every time you lie. Sit back and listen to me testify. It was a cold, dark night and you was mad for no reason. You came in the other room where I was sleeping. You rushed towards me and said you wanna get even. You snatched the covers off and my body was freezing. I knew that it was over cause that night you was drinking. Here we go again is what I really was thinking. I took a couple blows cause you thought I was cheating. Then you apologized and told me that you ain't mean it. My silly old self went ahead and believed it. I had a young child at the time he was teething. Kept sticking by your side though I should have been leaving. I thought it would get better but I knew I was dreaming. Why'd I have to be the one that you was deceiving? Because I was a victim on the verge of depletion. You say you love God but you act like a heathen. I know today that he's the only reason I'm breathing. Come harder than that because I'm smarter than that. The cycle kept repeating, I ain't going for that. Something's wrong with that. Hey yo, I'm cool on that. Understand boo cause I ain't going out like that. Tell me what to do, cause I really wanna know and I wanna stay, but I really gotta go. And you planted the seed and now it's growing. Hope you take heed while I'm flowing. I got what you need, but you don't know it. I just had to bleed to show it. It's empty now, but my cup is overflowing. I used to be mad, but I done a lot of growing. Don't dim your light, cause they don't wanna see it glowing. You still getting mad, even though I'm not provoking. It's time to wake up, cause the bird is crowing. But I still gotta bust a move, cause I know we going up 1 minute then down. Listening to the sound. Head spinning round and round. Now I'm down on the ground. You treat me right, but you treat me wrong, so I ain't gonna be able to stay that long. I gotta stay in strong and get where I belong. Sit back and listen to the words of the song. I'm about to tell you something that you probably ain't know, but I'm an overcomer and I want you to know. I seen the red flags when you kicked in the door, fighting over change at the corner store, telling me yes though I'm saying no. I had to pick myself up off the floor, and then I realized it was time to go. Feels like yesterday but it was moons ago. Holes in the wall hoping that I don't fall. It's the ugly truth and I'm telling it all. I see you walking my direction coming down the hall, and now you got me hemmed up on the wall. You was short in stature but that night you was tall. That's the very night I had to make that call. You see you could have been prevented cause it started out small. Just a few scenarios that I can recall. I gotta figure out a way to deal with the pain, cause I got a situation on my brain. You see me walking with my head down in the rain, because I'm stuck in a bad dream with nothing to gain. Dibble dabble with the weed, yes indeed. Just another substance that I ain't need. No, it ain't pretty, I don't need your pity, but I appreciate your prayers in my time of need. This one's for you, ooh, what I gotta do. It might just take a lot for me to get away from you. I got myself in something that I can't undo. I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. I see it in your face, don't catch a case. I need a safe place, ain't no time to wait. You see you got loose screws and you give me the blues, and I ain't jumping to conclusions, you've been giving me clues. I locked myself in the bathroom so that I could think. I grabbed a hold of the bottle and I took me a drink. I picked myself up over there by the sink, and then the toilet was clogged and it started to stink. I put my name on the wall and I wrote it in ink. A baby roach walked by, it had a crumb, it was pink. I looked at my herringbone and it had a kink, and now I'm thinking all these thoughts that I wouldn't even speak. I looked in the mirror and I thought it was me, but I was very deep wanting to be free. You see your hands was on me and I didn't agree. misery. Eyes flooded up with tears so I couldn't even see. I looked myself in the eye and I couldn't lie. It's time to kiss this whole situation goodbye. This is too sick, gotta get away quick. But back then I was mesmerized by the dick. Keep it on the hush, ain't no time to fuss. And then my car broke down, now I'm riding the bus. See, this lesson that I learned is pretty hard to discuss. I have to open up the pain and blow off the dust. I'm about to call a pastor because I'm a disaster. I didn't know what to do and I needed an answer. I knew I had a blessing and it couldn't come faster. I seen an old friend and you drove right past her. Looking out the window while you driving my car. It's a dirty shame we couldn't get that far. I looked in the sky and saw a twinkling star. And then I looked at my knuckle when I spotted a scar. Ain't slept in 3 days trying to figure a way to wiggle out of this and still be okay. You see, I thought I had it figured out the other day, but then you wrapped me in your arms and I decided to stay. Now we walking down the street hand in hand, and you got me feeling like I'm in another land. Now we fighting in the hall where they piss at, going back and forth, man, I don't miss that. On my left cheek where you blew a kiss at, man, tell me where they do this at. Listen to me now if you got a minute. This is a true story that I'm spitting. It's going down and I'm deep up in it. Once I was in, I couldn't get with it. I can't go on, and I gotta admit it. I didn't want to do it, but I did it. I go real hard cause I gotta go get it. Gotta stick to the process because I'm committed. People walking by, can I get a witness? Oh, I see you just minding your business. Get this dude off me, he got an illness. Why you got me flipping around like I'm a gymnast? I seen the neighbors looking, they don't understand that you told me I was pretty and you kissed my hand. Something's really wrong, I'm about to get gone. Plus I'm real tired of you doing me wrong. I tried to talk about it, but you acting withdrawn. You thought that I was weak, but I'm terribly strong. I feel like I'm somewhere I don't belong. Cause me and you together, we ain't getting along. This ain't a situation that I'm trying to prolong. Now sit back and listen to the rest of the song. When I was a young girl, I didn't know no better. I didn't know my worth, but now I'm writing you this letter to let you know I see my situation getting better. And I'm no longer trash, I'm another man's treasure. I call him Mr. Good, he do a lot of good. And what you won't do, bet another brother would. I seen you on the news cause you're acting the fool. I'm sick of pretending everything is all cool. And I ain't do nothing, I ain't even frontin'. I'm sitting here trying to turn nothing into something. I'm trying to break away from this and come out new, cause I don't wanna do like my mama do. I had to get some courage because I was discouraged. You can do it too, and that's why I encourage. Just look at what's ahead and be alive, not dead. Just focus on your dreams and your goals instead. I had to get this out cause you know what I'm about. And I know my voice matters, so I'm screaming out. I learned from the best, never mind the rest. Cause it's a good life and I'm living my best. Look at me now, all I do is smile. I'm feeling real proud, the show's been a long while. The devil running wild and had me under attack. But it's all for my good cause I know how to bounce back. That's part of the story, I give God the glory. Now I see a therapist and her first name is Lori. I'm trying to gain control so that I can be whole and meet a couple goals while I'm searching my soul. I see my daddy do it. I ain't want him to do it. It was always rough when they got into it. He was dead wrong and even then I knew it. I wished it worked out, but too bad he blew it. He was just mad. Oh, he mad, all right. He need to keep his hands up because that ain't right. How you cool with in the light, but you mad at night? I'm just trying to chill. I don't want to fuss and fight. It's my fault. Girl, you ain't the one to blame. You need to talk about it, so I'm glad you came. He was really tripping when he called you out your name. Now you don't remember nothing. That excuse is lame. But I love him. Separate your feelings because you was down for the count staring at the ceiling. I don't know what type of life you're living. It'll hurt bad, but you can find some healing. But I'm scared. Ain't no need to be. Guys got to know that you're trying to be. Everything you can be and they need to see. All this glory, child, you ain't even got to plead. I got big dreams. You better pursue them, and if you got gifts too, better use them or lose them. He doing too much and you don't want to excuse him, and if you got kids watching, you don't want to confuse them. I'm gonna stick it out. That's what you say today. Put the good with the bad and it don't outweigh. I seen a chick get some messages the other day, so I pulled over to make sure she was okay. It's your girl Eboniq, y'all, founder and CEO of Laugh Life Entertainment LLC, giving you life through arts and entertainment, standing against domestic violence and all violence, period. Look, I know it's a sad story, and I just want to thank y'all for listening today. I just want to bring awareness to what's going on privately in people's homes. Domestic violence is happening all around us right now. We would never know what's going on inside somebody's home. People feel ashamed, embarrassed, and it's just not something that people talk about. So I personally was in 2 abusive relationships back to back that got physical on several occasions. And it just was no fun. So no, they did not start out that way. They both actually started out very good. And then you slowly start to see the signs and the red flags, like losing his temper, damaging things, and taking ownership of things that aren't theirs. Yes, I tried to fight back. Yes, I felt ashamed. No, I didn't think it could happen to me, but it did. I've persevered and beat the odds. You can always forgive that person, but that doesn't mean you have to forget. And when I say I've been blessed beyond measure since those days, I was able to finish my nursing degree. I've been in the medical field for almost 11 years. I'm now married to a great man for 9 years. Have my healthy children that I'm raising. I started my own business a couple of years ago. I also do stand-up comedy. I got some things coming up right here in Cincinnati, so y'all make sure y'all check us out. We sell t-shirts, support black business. It comes in our logo colors, pink, black, white, and yellow, so y'all can support that as well. And I just want to say, and there's different types of violence. It doesn't always have to be physical. It can be death threats. I mean, I've had my life threatened before. I'm supposed to be dead. It can be throwing objects close to you, calling you names, financial control, property damage. I've had my property damaged before. There are multiple barriers that can keep a person from leaving. You might have a whole family with this person. You might have been with the person for a lifetime. Now all of a sudden you're scared of them. It might be some of y'all got kids watching this stuff. It's time to come up with a safety plan and go ahead and execute. But leaving is not easy. It's a process. You have to have a plan. You might own property together. It's not easy. And I know a lot of women and men alike as well. Men deal with this situation as well. It's just more common in women than men. But I've known people who have not made it out of an abusive relationship, who have actually died as a result of trying to leave. So you have to come up with a plan for that. You can't just up and leave. It's not that easy. And I wish people would have more compassion. Also, don't be so judgmental. I feel like if more people responded in a compassionate way, then more victims would reach out to get help without being criticized. So that's important as well.
Get my good side.
This Q, y'all, he right here from Cincinnati, Ohio. He got some things he want to say. He's an advocate as well.
When she says advocate, I am a woman's advocate, and I am closely linked to a lot of women who are activists, a group of people who don't mind fighting for rights. They active in trying to get change for people who need change. So running around dealing with domestic violence. If you putting your hands on women in my town, either step up, be a man, or step off.
It was nice to meet you, man. I really appreciate what you said. What else? The Women of Concerned Professionals and Strategic Conscious Networking is hosting another domestic violence walk. It's the first Saturday in November every year. So that date will be Saturday, November 6, 2021 at Bond Hill Recreation Center. And I'll be participating. I'm also a stand-up comedian. I do shows right here in the city. I got some things coming up. You guys can check out my website, www.laughlife.com. I just been so blessed. And as you can see, I like to write. I like to rap. I like to tell jokes. I'm an extrovert. I love to be among people, and I feel free to do that now. So I just want to thank you again for listening, and you have a blessed day.